Yo, what's up gamers, this Scruffy the Janitor here, and I only came into the break room to restock the cleaning supplies. And now there's a PS5 disc glued to the microwave labeled Oblivion Remastered Deluxe Edition. Now the vending machine's demanding a Wi-Fi password, and the broom just told me I need to download additional content. Before this turns into the ElderScrolls 5 Breakroom Edition, smash that like button, hit subscribe. Let's talk about a topic that I had back in July. How you can buy Oblivion Remastered on disc, but there's a massive catch. Alright, here's the scoop. The ElderScrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered just got its long-awaited physical edition for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S this October 13th. But according to Bethesda and a bunch of very confused fans, this physical copy isn't exactly as physical as you think. Originally, the box said Internet Required, which raised eyebrows faster than a Khajiit stealing your sweet roll. Bethesda tried to clear the air, saying the physical edition includes the base game and disc format, along with the code that grants access to digital story content and deluxe bonuses. Sounds simple, right? Well, that's a no. Because a few days later, we learned that the disc only contains 19 gigabytes of data. After doing some extensive investigative work, the amount of data contained in the game is just a tutorial. So basically, one tutorial dungeon, 2 NPCs, and 3,000 bugs. According to streamer Retro Game Future, you can play for about 30 minutes, just long enough to escape the Imperial sewers, before the game tells you to go online and download the rest. So yeah, turns out this deluxe edition is basically half-installed Oblivion speedrun that politely locks the door to Cyrodiil until you connect to the internet. The ElderScrolls team later confirmed it on X, saying they appreciate everyone's feedback to help clarify our post. Internet is required to download the full game files and extras, but the game can still be played offline after the downloads are complete. They also provided a link to Bethesda's FAQ about the ElderScrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered Physical Deluxe Edition. Comes with the base game plus the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine story expansions, as well as additional downloadable content. It's also stating in bold that additional download is required to play the game, and the community is not taking it well. Kersey says that it's not a physical edition. I can download the digital edition and play it offline too. There's no difference if you give me an empty disc with it. If you're gonna release a physical edition, then at least have the decency of actually putting it on the disc. Shaking my head. Big B Wolf also says, sorry, are you stupid? Where's the difference to a digital game? None. Why would any physical collector care about such a release? I hope you realize that you're wasting money here. If this would have been a proper physical release, put it on 2 discs and make it $10 more expensive, people would have bought it. Not like this. I skipped 3 Bethesda games this year because of this disgusting release policy. Indiana Jones, Doom the Dark Ages, and now Oblivion. All day one purchases if it would have been completely on disc. This is around $200 you've lost. And honestly, they've got a point. The whole reason why people buy physical games is to own the game, not a shiny coaster that needs a server to function, especially when the game's already 120 gigabytes and could easily fit on 2 Blu-ray discs if Bethesda wanted to commit to the bit. Now, it's not totally evil. This might just be another Hogwarts Legacy situation, where only part of the game's on disc to save space. But between Starfield's disc controversy and this, it's getting harder to tell if Bethesda even remembers what a full physical release looks like. So if you're planning to buy Oblivion Remastered to play it offline forever, you might need another hard drive to keep it safe. Well, that's all I have. I gotta bounce. I'm gonna go see if the vending machine needs a firmware update before it starts selling DLC snacks. But before I go, tell me in the comments, are you still buying the disc or just waiting for Bethesda to release the ElderScrolls Download Simulator next? This is Scruffy the Janitor signing off. Peace out.